この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for the Academy of Little Witches. Happy Friday, everyone. Little Witch Academia. Yay! Last time on Little Witch Academia, we had episodes 12 and 13, where we prepped for and then dealt with the Samhain Magic Festival. Akko did a stupid and turned it into a one-sided Freaky Friday switcheroony with Diana, which didn't go so well because people trust Diana and Akko doesn't deserve that trust. Well, maybe she deserves trust, but not like putting your faith in her ability to succeed at things. That said, she did earn a little bit of respect in the next episode from Diana and from some other people by defeating or really like unsealing and saving the soul of the giant butthole mouth monster that appeared because tradition. Yeah. So she kind of took tradition, turned it into something better, and then released it so that it's no longer a part of our necessary traditions, which kind of works with all the things that we've been talking about this show. In the meantime, we're building Akko up into the hero of the world and ages and stuff. Hey, hero of ages. Hey. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm rereading Mistborn because I'm going to give it to my friend who I just got to read the Stormlight Archive. Anyway, that was neither here nor there, and that's totally okay. I'm as bonkers as this show is today. Yay. But we're here for episode 14. The festival is done. Akko got some props. Diana won the big thing because, of course, Diana won the big thing, and Akko got disqualified. Good. Makes sense. And also, there are words to say. There are the words, Kaladin, the words. Yeah, there are some words that need to be said, and Akko needs to say them, and I don't know what is going to happen next. Zero idea. Let's watch the show, and I'm sure that it will be enjoyable. Good. I've got episode 14 of Little Witch Academia up and ready to go. It's sitting at 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions of this reaction, picture-in-picture version in the description, timer on YouTube, and if you want to do a syncy thing and sync up your own copy of the episode with a timer-based version, you are welcome to do so. Just get your copy ready, because the beep timer to count you down will be coming at you right now. Woo! Sorry, I lost it. I lost it. Oh, no. Okay, I got it back. Let's go. The Grand Triscre... Oh. Show the whole cut. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Three down, 4 to go. Also, this track in the background. I've been ignoring it because it's beautiful, but it's beautiful. Emphasis on the word. There's a new one? I fully didn't expect. Oh my god, there's a new one. Nobody spoiled this for me. Hell yes. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna separate myself. I'm not gonna look at the lyrics at all. Visuals only. Okay. Ranks and ranks of witches. Confrontation and walking right. Wait, what? Who was that? Where's my pen? Who was that? It was a Diana to Chariot's Akko. Okay. But who? It doesn't look like any of the teachers that we've met. It's not her. Oh. Well, there we go. So that was them, that's them now. We're looking for that blue-haired character. Yeah, red coat thing, blue hair, or bluish, purplish, lavenderish. New Age magic. Really? A new professor, you say? One with particular hair color? And a red cloak? Goober. Oh, hi. Wow, that's a shot. The power of your soul. Or something. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did an oopsie. Probably the staff. Thank you for stating all of the questions. Yeah, maybe. Wow, we're doing a lot of cuts between isolated shots of eyes. Real super close-ups. Oh my god. I'm just here to crush your dreams. Yeah. Oh. The globe is a phone! Oh. That's what the people with the signs were about. That's great. Uh-huh. Equal pay and rights? Oh. That I see. Why not? Didn't we just say that that magic won't run out? Oh, never mind. It is running out. I see. Yeah, we gotta figure out a way anyway. So you're gonna tax the profits of your former students? Yeah, nobody has any extra money. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh my god. New teacher. New teacher, please, come on. What are you staring at, Susie? It doesn't taste any different. Oh. Did our magic just stop work? Yeah. Uh-oh. That seems like a design flaw. Yeah. Oh, okay, that didn't work. Good. Bad. Very bad. Is this the new teacher? Is it? It must be. It is. Ah, she's here. She's also dope as fuck. Look at that shit. What? Is she wearing sunglasses? Fuck off. Fuck off. You're not allowed to be that cool. Arcano tech, or it's just tech. Sure. That makes sense. It's a Broomba. I see. Well, we know one who will be there. The future of magic. Yeah. Now we're caught in the crossfire of conservatism and progress. Okay. Yeah, I kind of agree. Why? I don't know. Good. Okay, you threaten the order. You threaten our tradition. Good, good. Oh my god. Ugh. That tracks. Ah. That's a bad idea. This is not gonna go well, Akko. It can't. It physically can't. Oh no. What are they gonna walk up to? Oh, she's joined them! Perfect. Hmm. Hmm. Hi, Diana. Aw. Oh my god, off with her head. Oh my god. Angry, hungry. Let's get it on. Yeah, what a clear strike sign. Oh. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Eh, enough. Oh. Hi. Oh. Thank you. Eh, wait, is that a Meccano? Wait, that was the box. That was the cubes. Cube goblin. What is that? Sick. Uh... I'm sorry. No, conservation of energy says no. From what? What is the difference? All right. Thanks for the pitch. What's the catch? Oh. Okay. Oh, that sounds great then. I was expecting that you had to capture fairies and like suck their magic out. That would have been my first guess. Mmm. That makes all the sense. It's using batteries and giant storage apparatus. I Okay, now you're being really stupid. Huh? Yeah, we should chat. No Twitch. Okay, full distrust now. You're eroding the strike, you assholes. I hate you. Are you gonna get psychoed? Are you guys about to get psychoed? I'm so excited. So, fire fairies are. Wait. Wait. Murder most foul! Murder most foul. Box Goblin, what are you? Prepped. Okay, this strike just went too far. Eh. This is a setup. That's not working. Hi, Box Goblin. It's not a fairy. What the fuck is it? Well, I knew that. Ah! Time to... Ah! That's the worst butthole mouth. No magic, falling hard. Thank you, Croc. Appreciate it. Way. So, she planned all of this, didn't she? This was a planned show of force, wasn't it? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I should trust Craw. What is she absorbing the emotions from them? That's terrifying. Heh. Heh. I don't trust you anymore. Yes, it did. Yes, it can. Yeah, lots and lots of arguments, and then this one's the emotional argument. For the first time in the show, I'm on her side. I don't trust this lady. Yeah, it's pretty technologically advanced, isn't it? Just beginning, fam, just beginning. Ah! I knew it! No! Uh-huh. 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 Sure. She knows her. She knows her well. That walk past each other was... She knows her well, and she knew her as Chariot. Does Kron know her as her? She's got a new mentor now. No! Yeah. Oh, there's a new ED too! Praise the liquid animation stuff. Fuck yeah. Okay, this is super cute. Whoa. Okay, how was that done? What the fuck? What an episode. What a beginning of a second core. What a setup. We got oh my god, we've got a communist unionization, or I guess socialist, not communist, a socialist unionization and rebellion that's then throws our characters into the center of a socio-political struggle for power and stuff, all of which is being manipulated by a third party who wants to gain soul power instead of allowing the people's rebellion has been co-opted into a single person's gain of power. What the fuck? This in a kid show ish about little witches. What? Holy tits. Okay, so OP time. I gotta go through the whole OP. We're probably just gonna watch this one episode today because there's so much fucking shit here. Who are these three? It's super unclear because it just their stuff starts wavering. Except the shoe. No, those are just the normal shoes. I don't fucking know. Okay, we are all together, and that is the Grand Triskelion. Trees grow out of it and create Little Witch Academia. The leaves blow past and shift it. Okay, this location that we've been through before, which I just realized is an entire network of routes and stuff. Okay, cool. Also, I assume that is the symbol of the Grand Triskelion, given the tri in the Triskelion part. I don't know, but I'm guessing. Okay, Akko being badass. Hi, Akko. Being badass. Fuck yeah. And a setup for everybody observing the rank and file of all the witches watching over, and the two of us stride toward each other, creating confrontation as we go, and we flip whip as soon as they cross paths into those two. That's craw. And chariot, right? Pretty sure. What color sleeves? White, blue. They move apart. Snap, blue moves together. Okay. Qua and Ursula, Chariot went different directions, different paths, didn't see eye to eye, chose different paths, and have remained semi-enemies since then. Diana and Akko will see eye to eye, come together, hold hands, work together, unity. Okay. That's a lot of storytelling for like a second. Boom. Bam. That. Yep. Okay, crew, squad. Where are we gonna get a boat? I hope we do actually get a giant boat thing, because that's fucking awesome. Also, this cut is a classic classic Trigger intro, big sweeping, everybody goes by the camera and does something fun that they like to do, sort of a cut, and I dig it. It's super fun. Cool. All the metamorphosis transformations that you can possibly dream of, one of which is a phoenix, which is super cool. Woodward, these two stand facing opposite directions, repeating where we are, still facing opposite directions, but Ursula's in the foreground. Cool. Hello. Hello, dude bro McDudykins. He looks a little bit older. Cool. Everybody's here. Hi, Chumley. Yay. Okay, cool. New teacher arrives, and it is that blue-haired character. Many episodes ago, somebody kind of almost maybe sort of spoiled something for me. I'm going to go check it because I think it is what I think it is, and we'll see in a second. Give me a sec. I'm not sure. I'm simply not sure if that's her. Bottom left corner, bluish hair. I'm not sure it's the right hair color. And she has glasses. But they're different glasses. And she looks different. But that could make sense. But if they were both here at school at the same time, then how did each of them both win? It doesn't make sense. Okay, so that is there in episode 3. I don't know if that's what I think it is, but I think that is what I think it is. So are they different ears? Maybe something like that. Unclear and unknown. Okay, long introductory sequence. Oh, can we talk about the music throughout this episode? It's different. It's not only different, it's super different. This, like, almost ukulele-ish track, it actually might be a ukulele, it sounds like one. Ukulele-ish track in the background is super different, and then later there are a couple of other tracks that are super different. It makes me wonder if they got a different, like, sound, it's not sound design or sound direction, really. It's somebody different on sound front. I don't know. Actually, this is the point in the reaction review discussion thing that I want to know who episode directed and storyboarded this episode, because it's weird and it's different. It feels super different. There are a lot of, like, close cuts of eyes and faces and bits of faces and stuff. There are a couple sequences where we get, like, really close-ups with Akko's face sideways, and she's being emphatic about something. There are a lot of, snaps between close-ups of eyes of different characters over, like, setting up some kind of link or context between them. It feels different. No, it doesn't. I was going to say it almost feels Shinbo-esque, but it doesn't. It feels like certain things that Shinbo does sometimes, kind of. God, it's hard to put into words. Let me go and just look up who was responsible for it. I wouldn't be surprised if it was just the core director for the whole show did the episode direction and storyboard for this first episode, but I'm not sure. Okay, Kimiko Ueno did the screenplay. A name that I have never heard of. This is their first episode. Nobutoshi Ogura did storyboard, and I haven't found episode direction yet. Makoto Nakazono, who did episode 2 and episode 8, both of which were solid. Cool. Let me look at Nobutoshi Ogura. Who are you? I'm looking for anything that's more than, like, one episode. Oh. Ogura is core staff. Key animation on Dead Leaves. Storyboard, episode direction. Storyboard, animation direction, chief animation, key animation on a couple episodes of Furikuri, some Full Metal Panic, but not Second Raid. Okay, cool. Some Gits, some Gunbuster, Diebuster movie stuff. Key animation on Diebuster, Little Witch Academia stuff, Lou Over the Wall. Okay, lots and lots and lots and lots of things that I recognize as being Trigger or Gainax stuff. Key animation on 4 episodes of Ava. Key animation on some End of Ava. Awesome, cool. Lots and lots and lots of history. Cool. Unfamiliar to me, but a good name to file away for the future. Great. And I didn't find anything notable sound direction or music direction wise. I just don't know. Okay. We'll go to a thing, we'll talk about some stuff. This shot is really weird. It's like a cool, it almost is, it's Picasso-esque in the mangling of stuff together, which is created by the not eyes that are kind of eyes in the staff that create way too many eyes in the frame. And that kind of makes it weird and awesome. Push comes to shove and my feelings get through. Cool. We'll talk about the meta stuff later. It hasn't fully blossomed yet, so I'm not sure. The fact that that globe is a vid phone is the greatest thing, because I thought it was just a globe and it's not. It's insane. It's wonderful. And Storaiku, the fairies are striking. It's an omen. Yes, indeed. So we're in sort of like meta real world stuff. What is magic resources? It doesn't really have a specific analog, and it doesn't really need to. But it's money. It's money. Of course it's money. Why would it be anything but money? Okay. Which doesn't work for well, it kind of works for the argument that, like, young witches who are doing Witch Academy stuff need that stuff. I guess you could make the same argument, like, young students at college need funding in order to become educated members of society and blah, 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 blah. But that doesn't quite track. What's interesting here is that because it's a fantasy world and because we're using magic as a stand-in for something like money, this doesn't track as perfectly as something like the dragon who is a stockbroker and sell, or not a broker, but a stock trader, and makes money on crypto and stuff. That tracks perfectly. He's a miserly dragon man who keeps all his wealth to himself and uses deals and stuff in order to obtain more wealth. Awesome. This doesn't quite have that sort of a one-to-one correlation thing, because, yeah, money is power, but it's not power in the way that magic is power. It's different, but it is kind of the same. I guess it makes sense. It makes enough sense. Regardless, there's a resource that we need, and the fairies need it too. They live off of it, and we don't have enough to give them, except that we kind of do. We have this 10% excess that exists. It's more like something to think of as energy, not as money, but as energy. Like coal. Could I frame this as an Industrial Revolution sort of situation? I think I could. I think you could. Or you could frame it as like an information age situation. You kind of could. But then that frames witchery and magic as traditional labor, and that doesn't make sense. It's weird to try and create these analogs. They don't necessarily exist, but at the same time, it manages to make social commentary out of things that don't quite line up. And that's kind of brilliant in its own way, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay, so they go through the option to tax everybody, and request bits from other people's sorcerer's stones, at which immediately we aged witches couldn't possibly give up our wealth. Oh, we couldn't do that at all. Yes, perhaps we couldn't, but other bitches could. Okay. And yes, I said bitches, not witches. Wah! Tomato soup is disgusting. Magic is gone. Isolators are in existence. And a thing falls, Akko's in danger, and somebody swoops in to save the day at just the right moment, looking cool as hell. I gotta admit, I mean, she's being set up to be a villain, which is a new thing for the show. Totally new. I gotta admit, her character design and, like, clothing stuff and all that shit is awesome. There's something almost Roman about the red cape, gold clasp situation, but then she's got this, like, ring belt thing with another belt with a holster for her tablet thing, and the ring belt thing has, like, leather red straps coming. It's kind of hot. Sue me. It's kind of hot. I hate her, but it still is. Cool. She arrives so self-confident, so ready for this, because she's planned for all of it, hasn't she? Didn't we see Ursula holding a cube-magoid? I don't know what they're called, so I'm going to call it a cube-magoid, and then I'm going to immediately forget that I've called it a cube-magoid and call it something else. Didn't we see Ursula holding on to a cube-magoid? at one point? I'm pretty sure we did. So they both have them? What are they? Servants? Familiars? Something like that? A mechanical familiar that's not a familiar? Interesting. And she comes bearing all the solutions to all of our problems. Technology that takes excess residual magic and turns it into magic and lets you do magic when you wouldn't be able to do magic before, that turns things into less waste, and also does the like, this part is just sustainable energy. Effectively, it's like, oh, there's all this energy that's ambient in our world. Oh, like sunlight and wind and water. We can take it and then store it in giant batteries, or more aptly, like storage of potential energy device things that use weight and gravity to store the things, because chemical batteries always lose that. You know what I'm talking about. So, that's kind of weird, but it kind of works in that way. But is she telling the truth? Is she telling the truth about the source of that magic? Because nobody can confirm it, right? No, it could be true, and this could just be a play for respect, authority, power, etc. in the academy. But there's something sinister about it. I don't know. An evolved broom. Like, she wasn't beyond putting a fairy in danger, hurting the fire fairy. She wasn't beyond hurting that fire fairy in order to then save the day, right? And the beginning of the strike is so very convenient. I do wonder if she's, like, capturing elemental fairies and sucking the energy out of them, or something similar. I don't know. Yeah, so return a society to the Dark Ages and then offer them electricity, and it's like, yeah, obviously, sure, you're our new hero. But are you our hero? No, you're not. Tablets that she developed, other things. But what's her end game? What's her goal? Does it have to do with the Grand Triskelion? Is it surveillance? Is it power? Is it to become headmistress? Is it to be the greatest inventor that has ever invented? What's the goal here? I don't know. I don't get you, Craw. I will eventually. I will, I swear it. Okay, lessons collapse. Oh, this is one of those sequences I was talking about where Akko is being super emphatic, and we're doing all these great close-ups of her eyes and stuff. Boom, wham, and then the other side as well. Bam, bam, bam. Pretty great. Shows up to... This is so fucking good. This is probably my favorite joke in the episode, and one of my favorite jokes of the show so far is the well-meaning protagonist walks up to the protesters and is like, listen, you protesters, you can't protest anymore. And then the actual authorities arrive, and she's sitting along with them with a bandana on, like, fight! Excellent. Absolutely excellent. And then spouting just like the lowest level of socialist revolution sort of banter stuff. We demand an increased share, and then moving on to the thing about the bourgeoisie and stuff. No, VLC, don't freeze on me like this, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. I mean, you should be paid. You also should probably be able to use the Sorcerer's Stone. But where'd you get the idea? And was it from a blue-haired lady? It almost certainly was, wasn't it? Okay, so Diana shows up and does a Diana. She makes the argument that makes all the sense, which is that we need this for the Academy's continued existence, yada yada. And if you guys... But it doesn't track. Like, why can't we share? There is still the 10% of extra. Why can't we give that to the fairies? That was never explained. They could have just said that we're at capacity all the time, but instead they're like, no, there's 10% extra that we can't use for this because I don't know. This is a great gag. The bourgeoisie is blind to the concerns of the working class, starts spouting some slightly Marxist rhetoric. Gotta love it. And then starts turning to the individuals and making individual attacks against Diana. She's got a huge room, which Akko only knows because she snuck in there. Aristocrat, 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 get out of here. Fucking awesome. Yeah, and we lose all of the respect that we got from Diana because of the festival. Back to square zero. Good. As it should be. As it should be. No idea how hard the people of the lower classes are working on. There are other things that require your attention more urgently. Subtext. Diana knows about the Grand Triskelion, right? Like, she knows about it. She's been researching it. And she knows that the wielder of that staff is important. And she knows that it's Akko. She doesn't necessarily agree with that, but she knows that it is. And now she's looking down at her because she's not actually actively going and trying to do the thing that needs to be done. Ha. Let's get it on. Angry, hungry, let's get it on. Fucking great. Yeah, they couldn't move back when the dragon stole the thing. Right. Yeah, we explicitly say we use 90% of its energy. Is 10% not enough to pay some fairies? How do they get paid? Do they need it to live? They need it to live, right? Like, it does function as payment for those individuals who actually need to work to live because they need it to live. So she puts the well-being of other people over the ability of herself to reach her goals, which is a pretty crucial choice to make for a character, I think. Why do you want to do? I mean, it's a logical jump that Akko must make. Why do you want to become a performer and follow Chariot's path? Well, to create a better world for people and to show hope and prove like anybody can do this. What would it say about you if you claimed those things and wanted those things, but did it at the expense of others? Then it would be hypocritical. And Akko realizes that. She's not terribly smart, but she does have a bit of wisdom. Sometimes. Once in a while. Okay. Nom some stuff. It's of disgusting stuff. And there is a... Fuck, I've already forgotten what the weird word that I said. See? A cube gobbloboid. Something like that. Cube gobblegoid goblin thing. This whole meeting is wonderful. I love the one girl in the background who's just got the little press tag and is like writing shit down. Wonderful. We demand all blah 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 blah. Yeah, which makes all the sense. And I love this cut. Is it on ones? It is. I thought it was. It's super smooth. Super smooth. Separate energy allowance for health and living requirements. So yeah, basically pay us a living wage and also some health insurance would be nice too. So that's legit what it is. But it isn't something you can create. And at that point, Kwa comes in and says, well, I created the energy, but she didn't. She just, if she's to be believed, which I don't, if she is to be believed, she's just sucking up residual energy that would go to waste. Control. Economic control. She owns the solar panels, and she owns the land that they're on, and she owns the dam, and she owns the nuclear reactors. I see. This is monopolization of the core resource that all of magic wielding kind needs. Full monopolization. Maybe. Whatever shall we do if magic ever runs out completely? Wait. Why is magic running out? Why is magic not a sustainable resource? And does sucking more of it out of the atmosphere help with that? Or does it just give us more magic now and less in the future? Does it just accelerate the loss of magic? It's effectively fracking, isn't it? It's not sustainable energy, it's fracking. It's eking out every bit of unsustainable resource that you possibly can as quickly as you can, isn't it? Oh no. Oh no. She also names it the SSS, which is a very sinister, a super sinister, don't have a word that starts with an S that means name. Super sinister saying. I don't know. We get some visuals that say some stuff. It absorbs the magic from ley lines before emitting it again. And does it make its way back to those ley lines? I would assume that it does. Wastefully discharges the precious resource. But is it? Or is that a necessary cycle? And if we capture it all, what happens then? It's in the visual, isn't it? Fuck you, Trigger. You put it in the visual. Blue-green magic dots everywhere in the ground and being sucked up into the tower. Then we absorb them all and they stop being in the ground and only come from my machines. Oh. Magic can be used exactly as it has been. You'll be able to do all of these things as you wish. You'll be able to power your vehicles and do your things all as you wish. I'll just own it. And I'll own the road for you to get it. A research lab as well, a government subsidy. She hits all the notes. More money for us when we're in a place where we don't have enough money. More energy for us when we're in a place where we need more energy. And the ability to heal and save in a crisis where we need to heal and save, and magic fails us. This is a perfect political takeover. This is bad. This is bad. Like, unexpected for this show levels of intelligent villainy. Does Kraw believe that she's doing the right thing? That's what I'm curious about, because there's a sinister nature to her that makes me think that no, she has a taint of evil to her. I don't know. Does evil exist in this world? We haven't met it. Everyone's been convertible. Everyone's been good enough. Human nature is generally good in this show's world. People generally have good intentions, except for Hannah and Barbara. Bitches. Bitch witches. Ha. And she singles out Akko. The thing about that is, Akko can't even say the name of the units right? This is so obviously not Akko's magic, not her style, not her way of doing things. It is in direct contrast with Akko's nature of being. And yet Kraw seeks her out and speaks with her and invites her into her research lab. What does she want from Akko, and how does she know that Akko is the one she wants it from? Oh, because the cube goblinoid has been spying on them the whole time, hasn't it? Maybe. Tradition this, tradition that. Can't blame them. See, this is what I mean. She seeks her out. Or maybe she just picks her because she's there. And Akko is in awe. Too many times I've seen that character, man. Too many times. Woof. Okay, so Hannah and Barbara do a thing. Apparently, wood is like booze for fire elementals. Who would have known? Please shower, please, oh god. I thought they were going to get psychoed, which was great, but no, he's going to get psychoed, which is way worse. It's the cube goblinoid, right? Like we see cube bits holding it on the sides. Yeah, it's the cube goblinoid. That's a great way to do a villain situation. And death. Death to the fire... Oh, not death, but something bad to the fire elemental. I love this little gag. This tiny 1-second little gag. Akko has such a habit of drinking tea and spitting it out that Susie has caught on and is prepped. Yes! So smart. Boop! I actually want to see the frame by frame of this. Oh, just boop, boop, boop. Beautiful. Oh, what does Latte's face do? Oh, she just boing? Just does a little sproing, a little stretch. Beautiful. Okay, so Revolt turns into rage and bad juju everywhere. And hi, little goblin fairy. It's not a goblin fairy, it's a machine. Where did they get the high-tech glass material that blocks off sorceress energy? Where did they get this goblin guy? Where did they get the idea to do any of this? Oh, fuck, it's a giant monster. Okay, Akko goes flying. We save the day. Probably not part of the plan, but close enough. Search out emotions. She sucks up all of the anger, I think, as red emotion, and then pumps that directly into the fire elemental and thus saves the fire elemental. Does her sorcery system actually draw power and magic from the emotions of others? That would fit with... That would fit with this. It's not so easy that I can do it whenever I want. Most of the time I can huff and puff, but the shiny rod won't make so much as a peep. But whenever push really comes to shove, my feelings get through to it. There's power in emotion. Is she sucking that up? Maybe. Oh, I'm so intrigued. Okay, giant monster thing. Save the day thing. It's pretty badass, but I don't trust it anymore. Not one bit. Not one bitterly bit. Haha, good spirits. Hello, Qua. Everyone accepts it. Saved the day. Can use magic without a stone. All is well. And only the one person who we are least likely to trust the opinions of, the most conservative, most by the books, most traditionalist character that we've had in the show so far, who is always at odds with our main character and always at odds with Ursula, which means we hate her by rote, is right. She's the only one who suspects anything foul is going on here, and she's right. Oh no. Yeah, where'd they even get this stuff? Everything seems to be resolved. Nope. It's just begun. Preparations are complete for a takeover of some kind. But why? To what end? What does she want? I want to know this character better so that I know what she wants. Holy shit, we're in like real story world. Research lab. Everyone is using tablets. All the information is flowing through her. I can't read this text. I can't read any of it. Oh, shooting star sighted in Japan. It got closer. Or wait, no, that's further away. Because we're in England, or it's similar. Just the coolest. And Ursula arrives. I do wonder if sending Ursula away was even part of the plan. I don't know how maniacal, how ingenious is this genius creepy lady? I don't know. But that frown says it all. She is not pleased to see her old classmate. Not pleased at all. Holy macaroni. Okay, can we talk about this water animation liquid stuff? Is this done using a program that does it, or is this drawn? I don't know. I genuinely do not know. It's on twos, so I suspect that it's drawn. I suspect that the whole thing has been drawn out, and it's amazing. It goes from this sequence, which is super cute, to absolute insanity of metamorphosis. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And then Akko starts doing it, and it goes to the next level. Whale, flower, things flowing into other things before they even hit their mark. Like, the way that that bird forms and then collapses its wings together is so interesting. And then a cat jumps out of a chrysalis shell of it. Even if it is assisted by like a computer in some way, the brilliance of it all is so cool. That's magic. And that is insanity. Wings fly, unfurling my transparent wings to the sky indeed. Okay, that ED, just the animation for it is so cool. I am so excited. We've got like plot and a villain and questions and mysteries and things going on and a primary goal. The whole show has altered its course drastically. Like we knew that would happen because last time was kind of finale-esque. It was like, okay, we got to a point. Things have been set up. We've got goals to reach. And now we introduce all the other elements. The villains, the situation, the struggle, the tension. The central tension of everything is centered around magic's decline and the introduction of new technology that may or may not use souls for fuel. I don't know. I don't know if it uses souls for fuel. I would not be surprised if it does use souls for fuel. Oh. Okay. So I'll admit, a lot of this episode's reaction and discussion has been me blathering out every possible question that comes to mind and every possibility for the story. I doubt that half of them are true, but you know, the thing to note is that it's got me thinking and it's got me wondering and it's got me curious. And that means that it's done enough cool setup-y stuff to give me enough possibilities that I'm actually genuinely interested in what the real answers are. That's cool. That's super cool. Big shift in the way that this show is going to feel from here on out, which is kind of sad. I hope that we do get a scattering of individual one-off weird thing of the week sort of crazy episodes as well. But I'm not going to hold my breath. I'm also super down for the first half of this show is that, and the second half is one solid adventure. Either or, man. Either or, and I'm happy. This show keeps exciting me. I didn't expect it to excite me by switching like the entire feel of the thing into a more story cohesive thing, but it did. And that's awesome. It's just awesome. Okay, we can wrap there. Me, Teeaboo, this Little Witch Academia. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to catch you next week for more. If you want next week's episode a little bit early, it'll be up on the Patreon, which is in the description. I'll see you later for more of this awesomeness. Peace.